Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Corey. I'm a novice or beginner motovlogger. So I just wanted to show you my new setup. I've been riding with a side mount, which sucked for a while now. I'd never had an external mic or anything, so I didn't even bother uploading some of the footage I had. It was more or less just in case somebody ran into me, more like a dash cam for a motorcycle. So now I'm getting more interested in actually recording. I've been riding a lot more. I'm getting back into it, so I want to be able to record some of this stuff and get good footage and not see my visor and all that shit that you could see in the other footage. So here's my setup. It's all stuff that's real simple, doesn't take a long time to make, but makes a huge difference in the footage you're going to get, the way you can route your mic and everything else. This is more like the guys like Jake the Garden Snake and Moto Subi and all those people use. This is going to be the front mount or chin mount style. My particular helmet, because I'm, on a budget, as a Sedici. I think I spent 99 bucks on it on sale because it was silver at Cycle Gear. So this is all stuff you can get at Cycle Gear, and as you notice, cool looking helmet, but there is not a flat side on this helmet to save its life, which makes it really hard to mount a flat or even the curved. This thing, that was probably the best area I could put it for the side mount. That's going to be coming off here pretty soon. But okay, long story short, here we go. So what I did is I took a inspection cover, registration plate, real thin aluminum that I got from Cycle Gear. There's the part number. I don't know if you can see that if you absolutely want to get that part. But you can get them at any motorcycle shop. Or any thin aluminum. Hell, go to Home Depot and just get a thin sheet of aluminum. Something that is pretty rigid. This isn't super thin. I don't know the thickness, what gauge it is, but thick enough to hold a frame, a license plate, and all that shit in the wind. Definitely strong enough to hold up the helmet and the GoPro for this application. So what I did is I transferred, I took off my nose piece that was here, however the hell it was on like that. It has 3 screws, a little thing, and there's a piece of foam behind it. Save that piece of foam. Don't fuck it up, because if you do, you won't have a nice little wind guard for when you route your mic, and wind will blow through there, and then everything you've done is wasted. So if you want audio, if you don't give a shit about audio, then who cares about the foam? So I cut out cardboard. I transferred my holes. I used the 3 existing holes that were already on the whatever this piece is called, your mouthpiece, whatever. So I didn't drill into the helmet. This can all be reinstalled and look exactly how it did when I bought the helmet. But what I did is I just cut my aluminum out, used a piece of cardboard, traced it out, drilled my holes in my aluminum. I used tin snips. These are tin snips if you don't know what tin snips are. If you don't know what tin snips are, then you're probably not going to be able to do this. So these are usually, get the ones that cut straight. These are old school as hell. I think these were my dad's or my grandfather's, but we've had them forever, and they've cut all kinds of shit. And they had no problem cutting this. So I cut out the rough shape. I have a grinder in the garage. I was able to smooth it out. You've got to smooth it out. This stuff will slice the shit out of your hands if you don't. So I smoothed it out, took some Scotch-Brite, hit it so it has a little brushed look. But what I wanted to achieve was a flat mounting surface. Not only did I achieve a flat mounting surface, but it actually allows it to sit at the right angle when you're on your motorcycle, especially a dual sport. Even if you're riding something that's a little more or not so upright, like a sport bike, this would work on similar helmet if you had something like that, but I doubt you will if you're riding a sport bike. The traditional GoPro mounts, probably curb mount will work fine for that. Like I said, Sedici helmet, 99 bucks. The most expensive thing out of this, you can thank Hero for that, is the Hero camera. So you'll also need, for my application, if you're using this helmet, get some 1024s. I had slotted head, get Phillips or something. These were a pain in the ass. I had to cut them down. It took more time to cut these down to the length I needed because they were way too long. And then of course I double nutted it so they wouldn't fall off. And I also didn't want that in my direction. I wanted the smooth head side in there so I could put all my foam back in the helmet. So as you can tell, you can't really tell that I jacked with it at all, so, from inside the helmet. All right, so once you get all that done, smooth it up, get it mounted, I just want to show you what it's going to look like. So the helmet, the GoPro, it slides on there. It's so much less stuff than that other side mount shit that I had on there. I'm just excited to ride with this new setup. I haven't done it yet, but just finished it today. You can see that it fits in there like a glove. The helmet's not stopping it. It's actually the bracket itself. And you know, you can see it's pretty infinite. This is more than enough pitch for my riding style. You know, I ride like this, so that's even pointing up in the sky. So for me, it's going to be more right here, probably something like that ish. But here's the cool thing about it. I didn't plan this, but it just worked out that way. So turn the camera on so I can show y'all. With the camera on, it actually works out that you can see inside through, you know, you can actually see the footage. So I thought that was pretty cool. It worked out that way. So if you're wondering if the camera's on or where you're looking at, you can actually get a pretty good idea just through your helmet without having to hook up the Wi-Fi. I don't run the Wi-Fi because it just kills the battery on this thing. And my lengths of rides are long enough that I need all the battery. So that's my setup. I'll probably do another video of me doing my mic. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I might get the 90-degree one, but I've heard there's some issues with those because I have to have a chip inside to recognize the mic. So this really doesn't bother me. You know, the way that this is, I'll be able to route something really clean and have the mic just kind of go in there, you know, but I think this is a way better setup than what I had on the side here that had your, you know, 90 degrees sticking. I mean, the thing stuck way out here. So as you can tell, this is way more slimline. This is why all the motovloggers go this way. You don't see anything except for your point of view. I'm really excited to use it. I hope somebody else can take this idea and run with it. You know, basic hand tools, like I said, basic skill set. You know, I do come from an automotive background, but I think anybody should be able to do something like this and have fun doing it. So like I said, it took me about 45 minutes. And you guys enjoy and keep the rubber side down.